Hey guys, welcome back to the video. My name is Mohit. So today we gonna talk about VLANs. So before going into the VLANs, I just wanted to understand we just need to understand what is broadcast domain. Here you can see, here is the broadcast domain. So we just need to understand what is broadcast domain. Okay. So this is the broadcast domain. So what is broadcast domain? So basically a switch is a single broadcast domain. Always remember, switch is a single broadcast domain. Like if we have a 24 port switch, okay, so this complete switch has a single broadcast domain. Okay, so means what does it mean with what does it mean with broadcast domain? Means whenever like suppose this is machine A and this is machine B. A want to send a packet to B. So once the packet reaches to the switch port, this switch port getting this B's MAC address, it's broadcast this packet to all the switch ports. Okay, so this is called a broadcast because the switch is, as of now, this is a single broadcast domain, so the packet goes all the switch port to get the MAC address of B, right? So this is a broadcast domain. So VLAN, what is VLAN? VLAN basically a virtual LAN. Means we have a switch and this switch has 24 port. Okay, this is a single switch, but what we are going to do in the VLAN, if we applied a VLAN on this switch, we are dividing this switch into multiple broadcast domain. Remember, multiple broadcast domain means one VLAN has a single broadcast domain. On the switch, if we create a 4 VLANs, means VLAN 2, VLAN 3, VLAN 4, VLAN 5, means we are creating a 4 broadcast domain. We are creating 4 broadcast domain, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So what we did on the switch port, we have logically divided this physical switch into multiple logical switches. What we did, we have logically divided this switch into multiple logical switches. Now when we applied the VLANs, we have created 4 broadcast domains, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what does this The statement says a VLAN is a logical broadcast domain that can span multiple physical LAN segment. Means if we create a VLAN 2, we can assign how many ports you want to assign to this VLAN. You can go ahead and assign in this VLAN, right? Within the switch internetwork, VLANs provide segmentations and organizational flexibility. Segmentation and organizational flexibility. Segmentation what? Like you have a 24 port switch and you have multiple departments in your organization. Suppose you have an organization, you have multiple department like management department, okay, sales and finance, admin. Okay, you have 4 departments. So what we are going to do, we are going to create 4 segments of a switch and assigning this department into this switch. We are going to implement this all these 4 departments in this switch. So with the help of VLANs we can do this. We can assign these 4 departments on the switch. What we need to do, we'll have to create 4 VLANs. One VLAN for management, one VLAN for sales, one VLAN for finance and one VLAN for admin department. Using VLAN technologies, you can group switch ports and their connected user into logical defined communities, right? What I am given example here, management. So we have logically divide these, we have assigned these 4 different we can say it's 4 different departments and assign into a single switch, right? And a VLAN here in the 3rd point, a VLAN can exist on a single switch or span multiple switches, right? If in your organization, if you have like multiple switches, here there is a one switch here and you have one more switch and here you have one more switch. So all these departments all these VLANs you can create either in a single or in a multiple switches. This only depends upon your requirements. How does you assign infrastructure and create VLANs, right? So this is all depends on your requirements. So VLAN can exist on a single switch or span multiple switches. VLAN can include a station in a single building or multiple building infrastructure. In many organizations they have multiple locations within city or out of the city, and they have the VLAN information in their network. So you can go ahead and do that, right? So we can assign this VLANs as well as in a single switch or in multiple switches within location or out of the location. Okay, so for creating a VLAN we just need to go for configuration mode. So just type config t. Once you come into the configuration mode, just put the command VLAN. Okay, and we can give any number for this VLAN. So I just put the number is VLAN 2. Okay, if you want to put a name of your VLAN, so you can give the name also, name sales. Okay, so now your VLAN has been created with the name of sales. So I just exit from here and put the command show VLAN. Okay, so here you can see your VLAN, sales VLAN has been created, VLAN 2. Okay, VLAN 2 has been created and we have put it the name sales, right? So this is the way you can create a VLAN on a switch. Further we'll discuss more on this VLAN in next video. Thank you.